Let's try that again. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. What are we doing here? Alright, so I put out the quick video there of, I was in Stormworks here, I was playing around, I got the truck going, and I loaded a trailer onto the rail car. So what I was doing then is, I was like, okay, let me get a train. So I loaded in the train, and then the train didn't work. I'm just, this is just me, I'm not too sure. So I had to go into the Lua and open it up, and then close the Lua script, and then it worked. So I don't know, I'm not too sure what's going on, because I turned on my radar, and my radar wasn't working. So I thought, well, that's strange, how come my radar's not working? So then I turned the TV on, and this light is connected to... I was like, hey, hold on a second, hold on a minute. This light, which should have power, and now it does, and the clear radar button has power. So the radar is connected, okay? It goes in here, it does all the stuff that I programmed it to do. I'll just go over it really quickly because I know some people were saying that they were having radar issues. And I initially did have a radar issue. I don't know what it was. One radar worked and the other radar did not. So, can't tell you why. That'll go on when it detects a target, okay? Mark target. Alright, so as you can see, I don't believe this radar is working. Let's see here. Didn't I add an output? Yeah. When it reads the target, it says, hey, there's a target. That's all this is. This comes directly in from the radar. It's supposed to say, hey, there is a target. And then that, hey, there is a target, goes to the light switch. So as you saw there, for whatever reason, okay, the radar is calibrated, but it doesn't want to work. But then I'll show you the one that does work, and it's exactly the same. It's not mark targets, we'll say the system's on. There, see that? It worked now, okay? It detected a target. I don't know what that target was. Oh, look, it detected another target. But it's not printing it. So I don't know why that is. So then I'm like, okay, so that part doesn't work. So maybe why doesn't that work? I suspect it has to do with, in the Lua script, what we do is we create a folder and we put the targets into the folder and then we recall that data. I think it has to do with that loop, and that's the reason why it's not working. So if you went to my latest radar video, the latest radar doesn't use that. It's different. It's live, quote unquote live. So when a object goes is in the view of the radar, it will actively print the target. And when the target is not in the view of the radar, it will not actively print the target. Allow me to explain. So we have two radars here, okay? They are the same, okay? See, it detects me, and it prints my location wherever I am, okay? We have this radar. It is also the same. It detects me. See, it prints where I'm at. Okay, that radar works, all right? That radar works. But if I load the radar that uses the file system, which just the train uses the file system. I'm just looking, just scanning through here to see if I have an old one. I got one in the ship too. Unless I updated it. I thought I had a really, really old one. Holy, maybe not. Going way back. The wing bomber, maybe? Maybe this one here? Has the old style radar in it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So this one is the old one. Oh, nice. And you see that? It's a live. It uses the live system. So that's what I'm thinking. It's the live system that works, and the folder system, for whatever reason, doesn't work anymore. I don't know why, but you know what? I'm gonna say that it actually did slow the game down. I did. Every time I use it and I would turn it on, it would slow the game down. So it tells me that it's probably not the best. If you're looking for performance and that kind of stuff, it isn't the best system to use. So yeah, so putting all those things aside, thank you for coming to the video. I was testing the trains out, and like I say, I got my oh, that was the autosave. I wonder if I updated it. Oh boy. Let's find out. Yeah, something was... When you don't complete a vehicle... Yeah, this was different. When you don't complete a vehicle, and then you don't use it, and then you come back to it, it can take a moment to sort of remember what you were doing. So I had a couple of these things disconnected, and I didn't reconnect them. So it took me about 4 hours of going over this thing, going over the code, going over the logic, and just seeing like what I did, what I disconnected. Alright, so this one, see, it's not connected, right? So we're not going to worry about the radar. I'll fix that. Yeah, anyways, here we go. Alright, brakes are on. Alright, what I want to do is I want to load a trailer. And then I want to, yeah, and then what I want to do is I want to test it in motion, because I didn't do that. All I've done so far is loaded it onto the trailer, and that's it. I haven't pulled it around. I haven't tested it out to see if it's gonna work the way I hope it does. So spawn this in here. Okay, this is just the car. Give it out, and then we got a button for the brakes here. And then out. Oh, that trailer disappeared too. Must have expired. It's nice to see that when they expire, they disappear, and then they respawn over in the location. Yeah, so this one I painted green. And you can lift up the hood and get access to the battery. I thought that was neat. So just a couple things, right? Added the doors onto it. The cameras. Okay, so one of these is probably going to the farm. So anyway, it doesn't really matter. We'll just grab one of these trailers. Let's grab this one that's got the equipment on it. So it's got lights. It's got a rear spotlight. First, turn the rear spotlight off, and you can go over. And we're connected. Yeah, just like that. So you see how the rear tires are kind of sunk into the ground? It should have 3 axles on it, but because this is just a shunting truck, I didn't want the 3 axles. I kind of wanted it to just sort of be narrow. But I might add the 3rd axle. It's hard because of the trailer, right? So, but yeah, if you add a 3rd axle on there, it'll pick that up out of the ground and it won't sink like that when you're over these blocks. Now, I'm going slow. I just have it in 1st gear. I'm just going slow right now until I'm crashing anything. Yeah, so the radar, if you go to the latest radar video I have, that's the one that works. That's the one that's accurate. I might do another one after that that's just a little more fancy. Has more stuff to it because they've doubled the amount of code that we can add. So it means we can do more things with the radar, which is really, really cool. I'm really happy about that. So look out for that. There's going to be some more coding, Stormworks coding videos. It's fun. I mean, it's fun. Let's admit it. At the end of the day, it's fun. Oh, my stuff. Oh, no. Ooh, that was close. Might be going just a little too slow. Yeah. And then what I did is, as you can see, the trailer just sits there. I kind of added a little, got to sort of quick here too. Because there's no trailer, there's no wheel lock, there's no trailer brakes. You have to do this with the winches, otherwise it'll slide. Anyways. And then we have the lock. Perfect, just like that. You can come down here. So the back is locked. And as soon as you disconnect the trailer from the truck, the legs will come down on the trailer. So we do that. I tried to stop. Minor damage, minor damage. It's my 2nd day on the job. Not enough clearance there, not enough clearance. Yeah, one of these days. Boss will never know. Alright. So on the front, we do have a connector there, and it grabs it. As you can see, it kind of holds it sort of stable. This is what I wanted to test out. Oh no! Did I break the trailer already? have to make sure. Can that even go down? Oh yeah, okay. Just have to be sure of that. Cool. Well, that's that. Turn the brakes off. See, the trailer starts skipping, right? Because you can't lock the wheels. So this is sort of where I need to figure out, like, should I add more magnets? You know what I mean? There needs to be more support for the trailer, and what should that support look like? From the wind. Oh, perfect. There we go. So good. I mean, it should be okay because it's attached. The rail is anchored and stuff. But you just never know. You just never know how it's going to move. Oh, that's awesome. Now, is the trailer too wide? Is the trailer going to hit anything? We're doing 80 kilometers an hour. That's good for a test. Yeah, see, I might add some blocks there. Just because it's only sitting on the connector, right? So it's not really stable. Either that or the trailer sits, it's the legs of the trailer. And I don't know, we just would need more support for that, I think. This seems to be doing pretty good, actually. I mean, it can't go anywhere unless the connector's released. But as you can see, effectively, it's one car per trailer, or one trailer per car. So you'd need a few of them, but if you spice it up, so you can have a couple of trailers, a couple of cars for trailers, and then a couple of cars for containers, and then we have our container loader, So I guess you would need one trailer for the truck as well. But that could be where the caboose is or something like that. Right? So yeah, now our trains are starting to become even better now. Awesome. Well, I'll say this test so far is successful. I want to see if I can hit the bridge here. And if we can successfully clear the bridge, then we'll be okay. I'll have to do a test another time going to the Arctic with it. Because you see it's a little wide here in the back. And I suspect if you go too fast... Oof, yeah, you see how close that is? Some of the barricades are a little tall, and if you go too fast, you'll smash into the barricades. So far, so good. Excellent. So that's going to do it for today. This quick video, I just wanted to show that. I'm working on the train. This is going good. Speed's alright. And the radar. Somebody was asking me about the radar and I said I would test it to make sure it works. So it does. The radar that doesn't work is the file. So the very first radar video I did is obsolete now, probably. Well, that's alright. Yeah, nice. Can't see nothing, it's all foggy. Now we can go faster than this. We can go a lot faster than this. Just the engine does about 170. It's insane. That's uphill. We're doing 100 uphill. So that's that. We can do continental shipping. So now what I need to do is I need to modify the container ship. So that way I can load semi-trailers onto the container ship. It can do liquids and it can do containers. So I might swap out the liquids and make space for the trailers instead, or just have room in the center for the trailers, and then it can hold should be able to hold a couple, at least in the base. But I guess that'll be the next video. So watch out for that next video. We'll have to convert the container ship over so it can handle these trailers. And that'll be that. And now we have a full system. We can transport these trailers by rail. We can pull them on a truck. Oh, and I'll need a logging car as well. So we can do logs. That shouldn't be too difficult. And then I can put a crane on it also. So I can load and unload logs. Yeah, that'd be neat. Just something, you know what I mean. Just something cool. It is what it is. That's the... Look at this path we're going through. Wow. Look at this thing. Pretty sure everything else works. I'll re-upload this without that mistake, because you can't start the engine without doing what I just did there, the connections. This train won't start. The other one fires right up. It took me all day to figure out what I did wrong. And that's what I did wrong. So I must have disconnected them. I must have been working on it or something. So funny. Here we go. Tight turn. Super fast. Not that. Go all the way to spike kicks at this rate. Speed. 15. Not bad. That's slow plane. Hot now. What's this over here? Oh, that's the logging facility. Yeah, so you can stop here with the train. And you can pick up a bunch of trailers there as well. They're good money on the trailers. It's safe. You don't have to worry about tsunamis. Where are we going exactly? We are going... Oh, yeah. We'll go all the way to Spy Cakes. If it makes it all the way, I think that's where this trailer's going anyway. Right, because you can get in the seat, you can control the, you can have a couple of anti-air rail cars on this train, so you can protect yourself. We've got precious cargo on. Someone's trying to hijack it. So it shakes, but seems to be good. That's I'm happy. That, it's not connected, that's too far forward, so that's got to move that way by the way. Yeah, I think that was the same. So that'll help out a lot. Ooh, there we go, that cleared up. I shortened the wheelbase on the rail car a little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit longer than on the engine. I think it's a little bit longer. I'll count the blocks. I've been my only worry is that I'm going to hit a bridge. It seems like it just has the clearance. Well, we can probably go a little bit. see what this thing can handle. It's a lot cheaper. It's way cheaper to go by rail than it is by ship. As you saw, we need a lot more infrastructure. It's just with the rail, you have to figure out a way to pack it all onto the rail. So this is good. Yeah, a ramp in the front, a ramp in the back. So you can drive up, drop the trailer off, and drive off the other side, and away you go. And then you can disconnect either side from the train. So you can move them around. Seems like it'll make it. There are some tight bends. It's not so much here, but like when you get into here, these are some really tight bends. So you really have to be careful. In here as well, these bends are really tight. You have to slow down, otherwise the side of the train makes contact with the bridge, and it just sucks. Even the engines will do that sometimes. A miscalculation there somewhere by allowing us to build. See how wide, how close you'd be, right? This piece here. If I built it down over the wheels, it'd be making contact with the side of the rail bridge right now. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's just stuff like that to look out for when you're building and stuff. Just some food for thought. Why can't I do that? Well, that's probably why. You can't ask the design team to slow down you know. Ooh, something came through here. Ooh. That's a different type of container over there. Nice. Well, maybe what I'll do, I did a video where I used the train to do container shipping. Maybe I'll do a video where I use the train to do trailer shipping. Yeah, that could be exciting. And then we can go all the way to the Arctic, maybe. We'll head out to the desert, see what's there. But what I'll do is I'll bring the AA rail car. Maybe I'll do it in like search and destroy mode. So that way there can be helicopter. There can be just that additional element to it that sort of spices it up. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Battle train. Let's hope these railroad tracks go through the battle. Otherwise we're gonna be in big trouble. I see, I see. The men have simply moved to the right, so we won't actually drive through their camp. Smart. Smart. Now, I don't know if was a last minute switching tracks there. Doesn't render in time. The lights. Tunnel, you see how it's, if we were any taller with the, this is good, this has been a good test. Uh-oh, the game just slowed right down. Something's going on. Oh, there's a helicopter out there. Helicopter. That's it. Container helicopters everywhere. Slow the game down. That could even be the radar. What I was talking about, how the game slowed down there. The radar can actually do that itself inherently. When you turn it on, when you ask the code to save data into a file, like the way we did with this one, it slows the game down like that as well. So it just means that they have to be more creative. That's probably why there's the memory storms. So it just has to be more creative in how we take the data and use it. That's all that means. There's no big deal. All right, we are slowly. Just have to go faster. Now what I need to do is I need to go through and I need to check the radar on my builds, and I need to see if that is what's causing this. Anyways, that is for another video for another day. Thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for this test. We made it all the way. The trailer made it all the way, and it was sturdy. And it was fantastic, and therefore we'll have the conference. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one, which is going to be the container ship conversion. Ooh, I can't wait. See you then.